I'm Rhonda and welcome back to my kitchen. Today I'm going to be doing something just a little bit different. Last weekend me and Russ went and got us a big old honking case of tomatoes, and I have been looking forward to putting these up all week. This is just some of them, y'all. Look at my big beautiful tomatoes. So I'm just going to be showing y'all a little bit of how I make some spaghetti sauce. This is clearly just my recipe. I have been doing it for several years, many years now, and it's always been good. I've never had any turn out bad or anything, so I'm just going to show you how I do it. You don't have to do it this way, or you can get some suggestions, but this is what I'm doing. Now, first of all, there are a few things that you need canning. Y'all see I got my big old pots back here. I've got this getting ready to get these peels off the tomatoes. I've got my pots here. We're going to be sterilizing them. We've got some little kitchen doodads that's very helpful. This is for picking the jars up, and you do use this in. I thought for a while trying to do them this way, and I realized, okay, I'm doing it backwards. So you got your little funnel, which helps put it right in the jar so you don't mess your rim all up, which we do wipe all that off. This is helpful with digging things out. This is, you can pick your lids up. It's a little magnetic. This is just wonderful for getting it out of that hot water. This, you can move your little jars around. These are not necessities, I would say, but this I think is. So if you don't have anything else, honey, you need the funnel. So I have washed my tomatoes real good. I've already done that. Washed them in some really hot water and cleaned them good. Had a little vinegar in the water to clean them off. And so, oh, also, of course, you need your jars and your lids and your little rings here. You can buy the replacement lids. Very reasonable, pretty cheap, so you don't have to use those over. But you can always use your rings and your jar over and over and over once you purchase your jar. Now I'm just going to scoop this stuff over, and I'm going to start coring my tomatoes, because we're going to drop it in that water back there that's getting really hot, and that is just going to take those peels right off of the tomatoes. Now, I just start in the middle and just work my way around the core here. Just work it around. Just pop it out. Now, some people use a little scoop, and you can certainly do that. And then you just make a little X. This is just going to take the clothes right off these tomatoes, y'all. Now I've got my other little bowl here ready to go, because you have to set up your little station. I'm telling you, you just need it. So we're going to put this tomato in there, and I'm going to put my scraps in here to go in our little compost. And I'm just going to work at coring all these tomatoes out, and just marking that little X on the end there. Comes right out. Just mark a little X, throw it in there. Okay, so I'm going to get these done, and I'll come back and show you how we just scald the skins right off of them. Alright, y'all, I got this water just boiling here. And we're going to just drop these tomatoes in. Woo! Maybe I need to lower these tomatoes in. So I don't scald my face off, melt my fingers.
Tomatoes are juicy.
Yes, they are. These are some delicious tomatoes.
Great flavor. And
they make a good tomato sandwich. I'm telling you what. Ain't nothing better. We're just letting them. Now I'm just going to cook these for about 1 to 2 minutes. Just so that skin is scalded off. That is all we're going to do. Let them sit there. Get just a little happy here. It doesn't take long at all. And I'm going to slip those skins off, and I'm actually going to save the skins because I'm going to use them in my dehydrator. We're going to make some tomato powder for some recipes as well. So we try not to waste anything, try to use it all, but I'm just going to let those rest in peace in that boiling water for about a minute, minute and a half. Okay, y'all, this is what you're looking for. See how that peel is just peeling away? This is going to be real easy, just peel off. Now I have a little ice bath here, just some ice and water, and that's going to help also in the process of getting these peels off. And I'm just going to take all these out and cool them down so I can handle them and take the skins off. I'm being real brief, y'all, because I don't want this video to be super long, and I don't want to lose your interest, but I'm just going to show you the little processes as I go. Okay, y'all, as soon as these are cool enough that they don't melt your fingers off, you just want to peel this skin. This skin comes right off. You just want to peel this skin over like so. And like I said, we're going to save this for tomato powder. Good, good, good. Simple, simple. These are still a little warm, but this ice bath cools them off pretty good. Alright, I'm just going to get them all peeled off. Try to save as much flesh on here as I can. And we're going to get them right in here, and then I'll show you what we do next. Alright, y'all, look. Got them all peeled. Got that skin off. And I'm just going to slip them right into this, my little food processor here. I'm going to just tear them in little pieces, break them down just a little bit. I should have just cut them, but I didn't. So here we are. Don't want to fill it too full. And I'm just using my hands, y'all, what God gave me. I'm going to dry them off. I don't want this getting nasty. Alright, now I like my sauce to be smooth. You can do this, you can leave it in chunks, you can leave it just like this. You don't even have to use a food processor, or you can just mash it with a fork or with a potato masher, whatever you want to do. But I do like, I leave just a little bit of chunks in mine, but I do it fairly smooth. This is the consistency that I like. Because we're going to cut that down. We're going to, you know, cook it down and thicken it all up anyway. So I'm going to get all of these done the same way, and then I'll let you know the next step. Alright, y'all, got this all processed. This is what we got. This is what we're working with. Look at that beautiful, just beautiful fresh tomatoes there. There's some little chunks in there, and that's the way I want it. Just a little bit, and I'm going to pour it in this stock pot here. I'm going to try to without spilling it everywhere. And we're going to get to cooking this down, and I'll show y'all what all I add to it. But we're going to get it all seasoned up and start cooking it down. Okay, y'all, I'm putting in some fresh garlic here. I've got probably about 2 tablespoons or so of that. I've cut up 2 medium onions. So this is probably about 1.5 cups, 2 cups of onion. And I'm just going to give that a stir in here. And I want to start putting all my seasoning in there. It's already smelling good, y'all. Already smelling good. I'm going to use some garlic powder as well as that fresh garlic. It's just going to give it some more depth. I'm going to put about, I'd say 3 tablespoons. I'm going to go with 3 tablespoons of all of these seasoning just to see where we're at. Of course, I'm going to taste this. This is onion powder. Tablespoon of that. I've got some oregano here. Almost to the end of the barrel on it. Maybe it'll be enough. Yep, we got enough. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and dump the rest of that in there. Oh, ain't no sense in keeping that little bit around, that little piece of stuff, a little piece of oregano. Alright, 1, 2, 3 basil leaves. scoot everything out of the way that I've already used. And now I'm going in with the Italian. I'll pop this little top off because we need it to be a little faster than a sprinkle. So 1, 2, 3. I really like a good seasoned sauce. Now you can use your kosher salt, but I actually have some Cannon salt that I'm going to put in there. I'll go ahead and put my black pepper. 2, 3, and give this a stir. We're going to keep this stirred up. Let me get my yummy, look at there. Getting it stirred. Let me get my salt. A little Cannon salt. This is what I use. Now, this you're going to have to taste and see if it's enough. But I'm going to start with maybe 3. Go in there with that. Alright. Alright, we'll give this a little stir. Yummy. Now I do have some fresh basil and oregano out of the garden that I have dried. So I might add that in there as well. But I'm going to go ahead and taste this. I'm also going to add sugar. Let me get that sugar and my little dried season, and I'll be right back with that. Alright y'all, I put a little something in my sauce, and just trust me when I say it enhances the tomato taste. And this is just some soy and a little Worcestershire sauce. So I'm going to go in there with about 3 tablespoons of each of these as well. I gave it a little taste, y'all. It's already tasting really good. Of course, you got to taste it and see if you got enough salt and all that in it. And I have not added my sugar yet. So 1, 2. Soy sauce and Worcestershire sauce goes together so good. But this is delicious in spaghetti sauce. I've also got my little dried herbs here that I'm going to put in there as well. Right out of our garden, y'all. Now I'm going to start. Now this is not quite a cup. I'm not going to put all of that in there, obviously. I'm going to start with probably about a 1/4 cup of sugar. And just taste it and see. Actually, it's probably not even a 1/4 cup. And this is just some dried basil and some oregano, and that's it. So we're just going to sprinkle a little bit in there. Alright. Yummy. Alright, I'm going to give this a little taste. Just a little taste. Stir this. Use my same little spoon that I put the sauces in. That's good. I'm going to put just a little bit more sugar though. Just a little bit more sugar. Y'all, when you're canning, you do so well with the jams and preserves and jellies because bacteria doesn't really like sugar. So having a little bit of sugar in your sauce actually helps with your canning process. Now, I'm just going to let this just simmer away and cook down just a little bit. And the more you cook this, the thicker it's going to get. But I am going to just let it cook probably for about an hour right now. And then I'm going to add some tomato paste. And that tomato paste is just going to thicken it right up. That's the magic potion for this. But I do want it to cook down. Let it cook that onion and a little bit of garlic together. Start getting them tender. But we're just going to let this go for a little while and let it get some love. Okay, y'all, it's been cooking down there for about an hour. This is what it's looking like. Yummy, yummy. But I'm going to add the tomato paste in here now. It has thickened up, but I want it to be even thicker.
So y'all can smell this house.
It smells so good, y'all. This is just some Hunt's tomato paste, basil, garlic, and oregano in it. This is what I'm putting in it. Yummy, yummy. And I'm going to put 2 of the, I think it's the 6 ounce can. And once again, y'all, I am just doing this the way I do it. I thought you may want to do it. I want you to see that you can preserve food. And
we had somebody ask about it too.
Yeah, we did have somebody ask about it. But you can preserve food, y'all, and help with your grocery bill and everything else. But this is a good little go-to for me. This is how I did it. This is how I do it. And if you don't like to do it this way, then that's good too. But this is what we like. Like I said, I haven't had any jars go bad or kill us, obviously.
No, it's good.
So
when you pop the
it
top
is
on that
really
stuff,
good.
It's like fresh out the garden.
It is, and I'll just add a little olive oil and add some little fresh things to it whenever I'm cooking it, and y'all, it's delicious. And let me tell you, you can do this straight from the can too. Don't feel obligated to go look for fresh tomatoes. This can turn out just as well with the cans. Y'all saw me make the chicken parmesan the other day straight from the can, and that sauce was absolutely delicious. If I do say so myself.
It was very good.
It was delicious. So this tomato paste is just going to thicken this up, and it's soon going to be ready to put in jars, y'all, and start processing it. Now I've got my jars hot here. I've got them sterilized, ready to go. And you always want to put hot in a hot jar. If the sauce is hot, you want to use a hot jar to go into it. But I'll show y'all that little process. I'm going to let this cook down now probably for another 45 minutes to an hour, or whenever I feel like it's thick enough. Alright, y'all, this sauce has cooked now for about 2 hours. It is looking delicious. This is how I like it. I've got my jars. I've already boiled my jars, sterilized my jars, and to the jars I'm going to be adding some lemon juice. Now I like to use just the lemon juice that you buy. You can use just a lemon, but you know, you're not sure of how much acid is in the lemons that you got, and this is your surefire way of knowing this is consistent. So I'm going to add a tablespoon of lemon juice in every jar. This is going to help with bacteria and anything that might get in this.
And y'all, we have made us a little we've put up a detour on this canning venture because it smells so good. We decided we was gonna have to have some of this sauce.
Yes.
For lunch.
Yes. I told him, I said, I wouldn't mind a big old bowl of pasta right now. This is smelling really good.
And who am I to argue with?
Woo, right.
Yeah.
Okay. I am going to use my little funnel here, and we're going to put this in here, and I'm just going to fill up every one of these. You can, I'm going to use this little measuring cup here just because it's easier for me. I'm just going to fill these right up, and you want to fill them up to like the crook of the jar. About a 1/2 inch head space is what you're going to leave when you're sterilizing them. I like to put mine on a nice clean towel there. So I'm just going to fill these up, and this is about where you want it, okay? I'm going to show you the little process. This is about where you want it, the crook of it right there. Crook of the neck. Now I have a little dampened vinegar wipe here, and I'm just going to go around. Let me scoot this over and show you. I'm just going to go around the rim right there and just clean this really good. Make sure there's nothing on it, because we don't want anything in the way of it sealing. Alright, where's my little doodad? I'm trying not to put my, here, I'll just put this right there. This is what I need. I'm just going to show you the lids here. We're just going to pick these right up. There you go. This has also been in hot water here waiting for me to use it. I'm just going to slip that on there. And you just want to tighten it up at just as tight as your hands will allow you. Don't go tighten it down so hard. They say just as the pad of your fingers will tighten them. And this is all there is to it, y'all. Look how pretty this is. Look how nice that is. I'm gonna fill all these jars up, and I have got my my pot here boiling to sterilize these in. We're gonna drop them down in that water. I'll show you when I drop them. We're getting it up to a boil. It's not boiling yet. And I'll show you, we're just going to cover the top of them and boil them. Now this is going to have to boil, this is called a water bath if you don't know, but it's going to have to boil for about 40-45 minutes, and that's going to seal. We're going to have a nice seal on this so that we can preserve these. But I'm just going to fill the rest of these up because y'all don't need to watch me do all this. You'll be bored to death. So I'm going to fill them all up, and then we're going to get them in this pot here. All right, y'all, I did miss a little step, and I normally have my little plastic thingy in here to do it, but you want to go around your jar like this and just make sure you're getting the bubbles out before you put that lid on. That's all you do. And I give mine a little boom, boom, boom like so too. All right, now we can put the lid back on, tighten her down, just like so. All right, y'all, I'm just going to put these jars in on this little rack here. Then we're going to lower it down into this boiling water. And then it's going to have to process, y'all, for about 40 to 45 minutes. Like I said, this is a water bath method. So now if I put meat or anything in it, I would have had to do a pressure canner. But because it's a water bath, we can do it this way. Look at those beautiful jars. Look at that. All that goodness in it. Low. So good. This is going to be good long after the tomatoes are gone in the winter when we pop this little jar of sauce open. So I'm just going to lower this down here into this boiling water. And you just want to cover the top of it. So that's about perfect. All right, about 40-45 minutes, I'll be pulling them out after they start boiling good, of course. So want them to keep that rolling boil for 40 minutes. All right, y'all, it has been about 45 minutes now, and my jars have just been boiling away, and they are ready to come out. Hallelujah, look at there. Look at all that goodness up in there. Hello. This is going to be some good eating right there, as we like to say. Look at there.
Y'all, we had to break down. I'm just going to tell you, it smelled too good. We had other plans for our dinner.
Yep.
But it turned into some spaghetti with fresh spaghetti.
You hear the ping?
Yeah.
That's what you want to hear. You hear it?
Popping.
That's what you want to hear, that ping. Ping. That means it's sealing good. Look good there. Yep, you'll get that ping. Everybody that can knows all about that. You want to hear that. There it goes. All right, y'all. See, now that wasn't such a horrible process, now was it? And still got plenty of, there it goes. Still got plenty of tomatoes left. We made another batch. So I'm going to have several more jars. But we have made us some noodles, some pasta, some spaghetti. And we're about to try this out and let you see what it looks like. All right, y'all. I have got this spaghetti sauce done. Lord, that was hot. This is hot, y'all, straight out the pot. And like I said, we decided we was gonna give it a little try for lunch because it has just smelled so good all day long cooking. So come on, Russell. He's gonna come in. Give it a little taste. Give it a little taste.
We doubling down on our taste of Italy.
Yes, we are.
Y'all, I'm gonna tell you, there ain't nothing better than fresh tomatoes. It's just hard to beat them. I mean, I can't tell you how much I enjoy. And when you can save them and preserve them to them doldry winter, when you can get a taste,
the winter blues.
You can get a taste of summertime in the middle of the winter. That's fantastic.
It is. It is.
You know, me and Rhonda went back and forth on whether to do this on camera or not. She was very, I don't know what the word is, apprehensive.
Yes, I was.
Because there's so many ways of doing this. And I told her, I was like, you have never had nothing go bad. Not fruit, not anything. She jarred meat. She's canned everything you could possibly think about canning.
Now, I pressure can meat, so.
Right. It's a different type. I don't know. I don't know nothing about all that. All I know is when the seal's cracked, it's good. That's all I know.
It's good. Anyway. But I really was. I was a little nervous. I said, everybody's going to tear me apart in the comments on this one and that one's way of doing it, and you don't go by this or that, but this is how I do it. You can use this method or not. You can just mosey on if you don't like it. So but anyway,
well, it works. I can vouch for that.
It is delicious. It really is, and you can play around with those spices. Do it however you want. As much sugar as you like. If you like yours a little sweeter, you can actually put a little brown sugar instead of just white sugar. There's just all kind of recipes. Yep. So many recipes. But we're ready for it.
Yeah, I'm gonna taste it.
We are ready for it.
I've been treated the last couple of weeks to some good old spaghetti sauce, and after smelling this, she's like, I just wonder if we got some pasta. I was like, I hope you do, because I'm ready to eat some.
I keep some pasta on hand. It's good stuff.
And it's bursting.
It really is.
I mean, wow.
And when you open this jar, you can add a little olive oil, a little cream, like I showed y'all with the chicken parmesan. But I'm telling you, it's good just like it is. You don't need anything else. It is delicious, and we are about to enjoy it for some lunch.
I'm going to enjoy a little bit more now.
We enjoy it for some lunch. I've got him some Italian sausages and little onions and such to go in.
Added to it.
To add to it. So we're about to get down to it, y'all.
Yeah, it's when you do something like this and you come in the wintertime or any time really, doctor it up a little bit, throw you a little bit of meat in there and a couple of mushrooms or whatever you want to put in it.
Yeah, you can add your fresh veggies.
Man, it's good. Oh my goodness, it's very good. That is delicious, y'all.
Good stuff, y'all. Good stuff. I remember growing up with my mom, and this is what we would do. We would get sometimes a truckload of tomatoes. Yeah. We had some fields down there at Edisto Beach, and they would open it to the public after they picked, and we'd go down there, y'all, and just get all we could get. And this is what we would do all day long. But Mama would just make the tomatoes, though. She didn't do the spaghetti sauce and all that good stuff. But we have fresh tomatoes all year, so this brings back memories for me as well. And I hope to pass it on to my children or grandchildren. Wow. My children ain't especially excited about doing it, but they like to eat it. So maybe one of the grandkids will pick it up. But if you want to try it, I'm telling you, this is easy to do. Don't let canning discourage you, because it's really not hard to do.
It seemed fairly easy. It didn't seem
It's
really
not
tough
bad.
at all. We're excited about the canning. We've got a garden going, and we got stuff out there. And
yeah, little goodies coming in.
Let us know if you're interested in this kind of content. We like I said, we went back and forth on whether to do a video, and it turned out great. The sauce is delicious. So.
And I've had some people say, hey, you should do it. So I caved and I did it. I was doing it anyway, so I figured I'd bring y'all along for our little adventure today.
Yeah.
But anyway, y'all, treat yourself. Get you some tomatoes, or listen, like I said, you can even use the canned tomatoes. If you don't have a way to get fresh tomatoes, you can do this even with crushed tomatoes and tomato paste and all that good stuff. But anyway, we appreciate you watching.
We do. Thank you
following
very much.
along. Yes. And until next time.